Have you ever gone on a trip without really knowing where you're headed? Or have you ever worked on something you don't really know the outcome of? Meaningful things may have yet to be decided if they're meaningful to us. In the 1988 film Landscape in the Mist, directed by Theodoros Angelopoulos, we see exactly that. Angelopoulos sets up his journey for spiritual enlightenment with a gentle opening shot that is as poetic as any other film.
Φοβάσαι? Όχι, δεν φοβάμαι.
The story is about Vula and her little brother Alexandros, who are looking for their father, who is supposedly in Germany. All the way back in Greece, where they live, they have no one and nothing except for their mother, who told them that he resides there. One day, they try to sneak into the train that heads to Germany. After being spotted by the conductor, however, they get pulled over. The authorities take them to the only relative they know, their uncle. The uncle tries to convince the police officer that the children do not have a father in Germany. He informs him that their mother lied to them to prevent them from knowing the truth. That they both have different fathers and are simply the result of one-night stands. Even though the kids were eavesdropping on the conversation, they still believe their mother and think their uncle is lying. It seems that though there's a valid reason to doubt the story that their mother told them, they flat out refuse to even consider it. This is probably because the kids realize that, if it's a lie, then their entire journey would have been all for nothing. Despite Vula even being assaulted midway through the film, she and Alexandros still refuse to return to the safety of their mother. The kids send imaginary letters to their father throughout the film and hope he gives a sign. Their main source of hope is just a thought. They have never even met him or even caught a glimpse of him, but stay determined to find him. The film itself is filled with metaphors and serves as sort of an allegory. It tells us how we all travel through time in search of something that may not even be there. Now let me ask you, have you ever done something you thought was important but then realized what it's actually for? We're all aware of the time that is constantly passing, yet we think we have all the time in the world. We disillusion ourselves to think we know where we're going, but we really don't. We're all searching for different things, yet ultimately we're looking for the same things. Closure, wholeness, a sense of fulfillment. Everything is within our reach, yet completely beyond our reach. The occurrences go by quite fast. Everyone we meet throughout the journey has their own little story arc, but we never really fully get to know who they are. At one point, one of the people we meet, called Orestes, tells us
Είσαστε περίεργα, παιδιά, το ξέρετε? Σαν να μην σας νοιάζει η ώρα που περνάει. Κι όμως ξέρω ότι βιάζετε να φύγετε. Σαν να μην πηγαίνετε πουθενά. Κι όμως πηγαίνετε κάπου. Ξέρετε που πάτε, έτσι?
Κι εσύ είσαι περίεργος.
Εγώ? Εγώ είμαι ένα σαλιγκάρι που γλιστράει στο κενό. Δεν ξέρω που πάω. Κάποτε νόμιζα ότι ήξερα.
his character shows us signs of being a guardian angel, someone that came down here to carry them to their destination. The film tells us that it's okay for us to step out of our comfort zone and encourages us to set and reach our goals. The things on the way that we experience can benefit us rather than discourage us from our adventure. Vula and Alexandros have left on an endless journey from which there is no return. Nevertheless, their struggle to overcome their own boundaries that separate them from their elusive father, the children find their own path to closure and personal reconciliation. In the haunting, surreal final scene, the children embrace a surrogate connection to their ancestral history, a universal icon that binds all humanity towards a shared purpose of survival and continuity, an enduring symbol of nature and life.